Ilima has been my favorite supporter in our latest expansion. As someone who played a ton of Koga during Genetic Apex's release, Ilima feels like a new souped up version of this card that works with a wider range of threats. Today's deck list is playing Ilima alongside Arceus and Crobat, and one thing that these decks have always struggled with are the games where you lead on your deck's namesake Arceus. You have to get it out of up front, and if you don't have a copy of Leaf right away to do so, it would take some damage and then be vulnerable to a copy of Cyrus later. Ilima fixes this problem perfectly. It lets your Arceus just tank hits, giving us time to build up Crobat and then do some chip shot damage with its Pokemon ability, and then Ilima picks Arceus up out of the active spot and lets Crobat or other attacker get in, letting us reset it with full health and start building up its energy. This deck list is playing Kangaskhan as its third attacker, as another efficient colorless wall that can get some chip shot damage in, whose typical downside is the high retreat cost that Ilima again just gets around. If you enjoy sweet off-meta brews like this one being explored in the competitive ranked ladder, be sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of their sweet things that I'm going to be covering here soon. If you love this particular Ilima brew, make sure you smash the like button on today's video. For the rest of the day, have fun. Okay. I think I go looking for a baby here. It's pretty good if we find it. All right. There's the Stokesard. They have Arceus to get it into the active spot. Doesn't look like it. We have a lot of pressure here. And remember, once Arceus is charged up, this is a free retreat on the Kangaskhan. Unironically, we kind of wanted Kanga to only deal 30 here. Because if she dealt 30, the Crobat would have finished it the next turn. I don't know. It's probably still fine just because we've got so much damage to put on this Charizard, but this is a kind of amusing anecdote that's less than ideal. Hey, Incencio, thanks for the third of a year Prime. Appreciate you dropping that off. Glad you enjoyed the YouTube stuff. Alright, now I would like as many heads as you can flip, Kangaskhan. We need one to clear this next turn. Unlucky. We're going to clear it anyways. It's just only 170 between them, right? gamers, the pendulum swings back around. Yeah, I don't have a second delay, we're just done. I think Oricorio is a really interesting and reasonable design at a glance. I would be surprised if it's unhealthy for the game. Strawberries. Do I want to mark damage on... Do I want to hit this Litten for 40? I think so, right? Because it means if they don't have it, I run them down. Oh! Oh, this only returns things that have damage on them? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Huh. I've never read this card before, chat. I would like to formally blame Twitch chat because they told me this was colorless Koga. And I'm gonna be honest, I never read the card either. I just said chat said it was a colorless Koga. Alright, so they're dead. Nice one-dimensional deck. Never trust the Twitch chat, yep. For sure. Alright, Dark Red Gaming. I would like a baby bat and a candy, please, Mr. Oak. Alright, just a baby bat, Mr. Oak. You can do it, bud. I believe in you. That could be anything, even a baby bat. Or we could roll a 66%er and get our other Kangaskhan. Yeah, that could be it too, I suppose. The 33%er. We had 2 baby bats and a Kangaskhan in my deck. Alright, well this is guaranteed to be a baby bat. And then I guess there's a question of, do I want to apply pressure with this or do I want to put energy here? I put energy here, they go energy and hit this. I go energy here, they go energy here, they leaf, they clear this. If I put energies on this as my lead, this could get me. I think I just power this up. And then we'll pressure with the Crobat. And then if they don't switch this in, we could go ahead and put an energy on the Kangaskhan to start hitting from there, is the plan. I want to have Arceus ready to go because they had first energy advantage, so that way if they swap this in, we threaten to clear it with these. If we hit Lima, do we win the game on the spot, basically? I'd get to retreat this out, and then clear this. Then they can't one-shot this. Then this plus Crobat finishes them. Yeah, I think Ilima wins the game on the spot. All right, wins the game on the spot has been called. Does it do it? Yeah, feels like check-in 2 for sure. Do we want second Arceus instead of second Kenga? Yeah, maybe. Oh, shoot. Not Mars. Ugh. Thankfully, Mars wasn't a useful card that helped them. It was a bad card that just, like, tickled me.
Just in case I spit it. If you don't want it, it's okay.
Thank you, toddler girl. Appreciate you.
If you want the lid, just leave it on.
Okay. Thank you. Close my door behind you.
I know.
Hey, just tuned in. Is it possible to show off the current deck? It is possible, yes. Looking for a baby bat. And then, because we have communication, I think we probably wait to play the Kangaskhan, so that way we can communicate this into the big bat if we hit it. We don't need it. Wow, this is a really, really sick start. We get to go this, and to use my colorless Koga that definitely has no other requirements. We did the thing! Do they have another cape? I'm very confused that they're not caping the Kangaskhan. The cutting link into the thing here. It's a lot of pressure. Even if they stoke next turn, we're still cracking for another 80, and then Arceus is ready to go. Yeah, just cooked. Alright, so with the Crobat draw here, I have my full evolution line, which means I'm looking for a baby bat and an Arceus here. So I want to Pokeball after I research, because hopefully I would draw one of the two. Alright, we found Baby Bat here at least. I think I play out second Kangaskhan in this instance, so that way they can't Sabrina up the Zubat. I think I'm just using this as a heal. And then the question is, do I hit them with Golbat or do I put in Kangaskhan? Hitting them with Golbat is worse if they have Rare Candy plus Rampardos, but I might be cooked to that either way. It's close. I think I'm gonna put the Kangaskhan in. If this hits two heads, it's a really big upside. Or we could do that. We're also cooked to Lucario. No, Lucario's fine. Oh, this would die in one to Lucario. Yeah, because this takes 80 with the weakness. You're right, right. Okay, so we have to put Kangaskhan up, otherwise Lucario gets us. Come on, Arceus. Ilima buying us some time to spin our tires here at least while we fail to draw the card we're looking for. Alright, Mama has killed a man. It's energy here so I can clear Rampardos on the backswing, yeah? Oh, I think I'd rather Kangaskhan take a hit, yeah? Leave me flexibility to have an 80 shot. The problem with putting the Kangaskhan up is now I'm locked in. I'm locked into Kangaskhan here. Oh yeah, I should put the cape out on the Arceus. I should probably just keep both of these actually to play around their copies of Mars and Red Card or whatever. Okay, so it's gonna come down to can Kanga hit not low roll the 25%er. And this is the danger to putting Kangaskhan in, is I would have been able just to attack with this turn. Yeah, I think switching to the Kangaskhan might have been wrong. All right, we hit the average, but I think this was wrong. Because to think about what happens, if I leave the Crobat up and they switch in the Rampardos, I could have cleared the Rampardos with the Arceus, right? No, not guaranteed, because I wouldn't have had enough damage, right? I would have only had 90, and it would have been at 100. Yeah, having the extra 30 was important. And the Kangaskhan wins at 75% of the time, right? I can't put the Arceus up because they have the Lucario. So I'm gonna need to draw basic. I have 2 basics, a Pokeball, and a research, so we're 66% to win the game here. Well, I mean, I guess we tie. Rats. I'm happy with how I played that, at least. If they don't have Lily, we draw. Cyrus doesn't matter. The Rampardos is one-shotting my Arceus with weakness plus Lucario here. Cyrus and Sabrina do not win the game. They're also just a draw. Yeah, I think this shows that, like, this matchup seems like it's serviceable. Like, it came down to a 66% that we missed, and we still got a draw out of it the way things played out. I think that was a sweet showing for a deck. Sucks to miss the high percentage play, but that's what it is. Yep. So we're looking for a candy and a big bat. Well, with an extra Pokemon in hand, we just play all the friends out here because we have someone to communicate should we find that. So in our next 3 draws, we would like a candy plus a big bat or a candy plus a communication to redraw towards a big bat. There are currently 2 big bats, an Arceus, and a teenage bat in our deck. So if we find communication, it's 50% to be a big bat. Pidgeot's a card I definitely want to work on a little bit of. I think it has a lot of potential this expansion. Huge laundry list of stage 2s from previous sets are worth exploring again. Find Big Bat, it's got plenty of health to take some hits, yeah. Which I think means we go in on this. It's so close. Am I supposed to be going in on this, or am I supposed to be building the Arceus? I think I'm supposed to build the Arceus, and I think I messed up and should have evolved the bat on my bench. I'm not gonna double down on my mistake and build the active one, but I definitely should have built the bat on my bench and just let the lead one take hits. Although I suppose the upside here is I get to leave this in front with a free retreat cost. So the Crobat could clear the Giratina, guaranteed, but then the Darkrai is ready to attack, and I'm not set up with anything behind to clear the Darkrai is the thing. I think I'd rather have second Kanga than second... What's it called? Because now my opponent can switch. Now if my opponent, and I think I leave Crobat in the active, because if they want to switch in Darkrai and clear my Crobat this turn, we'll get to put this up and attack, and then they won't have Giratina ready to attack. We should cape the bat. What does caping the bat do? This does 100. Nah, bat's still dead to Darkrai. They're attaching energy to it. Yeah. So the problem with retreating the Crobat here is then if I retreat the Crobat here, I don't have the ability to retreat out of Zubat and attack with Arceus next turn, which means they don't have a window to attack with this. So the upside to leaving the Crobat as the active is that now I get to use Arceus to clear the Tina when they leave this up. So obviously I'm giving them the option to clear with the Darkrai if they want, but if they clear with the Darkrai, they're then 2 turns off of attacking with the Tina. And now, if they don't have a Cyrus to finish my Crobat, I'm threatening 160 next turn, which clears this Darkrai in 1. And even if they have Cyrus to clear my Crobat, my Arceus is just coming back to the front of the class and cracking them for 130. Did you miss? Crobat only hits the active, so activating it didn't do anything, because I was clearing with the attack anyways. This isn't Greninja. It only hits their front line for 30. So I didn't activate it, but also activating it didn't do anything.